Dr. Heather Burrowes. I'm here from Brunswick Veterinary Hospital, and I'm here today to talk to you about some fun activities to do with puppies to burn some of that puppy energy. My assistant Kristen will be asking me questions, and what's the first question?
How much activity does my puppy need each day?
How much activity a puppy needs is going to depend a lot on that individual puppy. Some are going to be a lot higher energy than others. Generally, very young puppies, about 8 to 10 weeks old, will not have quite as much energy as older puppies, like 4 to 6 months old. So keep that in mind. When you're interacting with your specific puppy, if they seem to be kind of tired, not wanting to engage anymore, if they seem kind of sleepy, that's usually a good sign that they need a break.
What are some fun activities, both mentally and physically, I can do with my puppy?
There are lots of activities you can do with your puppy because you're teaching your puppy how to interact with the world when they're that young. So any sort of basic training, teaching them sit, spin in a circle, that's all great. Taking them to puppy-friendly areas to get them used to seeing different people, different places. Those are some of the biggest things you can do. But even introducing them to different objects, like if you have an empty bag of dog food or a box, let them sniff it, let them investigate it, let them see that there's different things out there and get them used to it.
Where can I safely take my puppy outside to play, and can they play with other dogs?
So our biggest concern with young puppies before 16 weeks of age is that they're not fully vaccinated against parvovirus yet. That is one of the vaccines that we're giving your puppy about every 4 weeks until they're 16 weeks old. But up until that time, their immune system doesn't quite remember fully what it's been exposed to. So in order to avoid parvovirus, your best bet is to stick to areas that either have no other dogs, like your own backyard perhaps, or if there are dogs, make sure that they're dogs you know, like friends or family members' dogs, or if you go to some sort of training facility, boarding kennel, thing like that, make sure that all of the dogs on that property have to already be vaccinated for parvovirus. If the dogs that you're encountering are vaccinated, great, your puppy should meet them as long as they're friendly, because you do want your puppy to meet other dogs, but just make sure that they are appropriately vaccinated before introducing your puppy.
Can I leave my puppy home alone with toys to keep them occupied when I'm not at home?
Yes and no. There are some toys that are better than others to leave with puppies. Soft, squishy toys that can be torn apart, those are more of a concern because they can swallow pieces. A puppy should also generally be confined to a crate when you're not around when they're that young, just to keep them out of trouble in the rest of your house. But there are toys like Kongs that are tougher, and other food dispensing toys that are designed to withstand a little bit more abuse and aren't as likely to be pulled apart and swallowed. Puzzle toys like that are safer to leave with your puppy. But you have to watch your individual puppy. If they're pulling pieces off or destroying it, then you should take that toy away and try something different. Puppies also shouldn't be left alone for very long. The general rule of thumb is their age in months +1 is how many hours they should be able to hold their bladder in a crate. And it's a good general rule of thumb for young puppies as well for how long they can be left alone. All right, so that's all the questions we have today on puppies and activities to do with them. We're always here if you have any more questions, then please let us know.